Let's go! Hey everyone, hey chat. Welcome to my first ever live, truly live YouTube stream for everyone to enjoy. It's really great to see people here already. Normally what happens is I do private streams every other day for my Patreons, for my comic. And the $5 tier plus gets to see me work on my comic. But instead, for a break, I decided that on Sundays, I want to do other artwork. Stuff that's not necessarily comic art. Like fan art, artwork that I owe, old commissions, art that I started and never quite finished. This is like the perfect way for me to just focus on it, have pressure, and get stuff done. Hey everyone! Hey Rob, hey Ed, hey Atomic Love, aka Infractus, hey Ed, and hello Rob again, who's at the bottom there. It's nice to see my regulars here, and today we are going to be working on a piece of NiGHTS art that I've been showing for like the past 3 years. I can't actually remember why I started it. It was possibly for an anniversary, and I never got around to finishing it because I'd done the foreground and the background was what puts me off. Like, you know, I'm like typical comic artist. I love drawing the characters, but backgrounds, they just kill me. So, right. I am actually going to be taking breaks today. I actually, it was 10 minutes ago, and I looked at my stream deck, and I realized that this profile doesn't actually have any break button on it, so I had to just throw one together in the last 5 minutes, so it's a bit of a crazy panic. This is my panel for my YouTube, specifically YouTube streams. So I've got my top tipper, tips, and late subscribers. These usually aren't on my Patreon version of this. I have no idea if they work or not, but I think I just seen the latest subscriber update, so at least that's working. It's probably going to be full of bots and it's going to be fantastic. I think it's running through Streamlabs or something. Like I said, it's the first time I've ever used this before, so I'm sorry if anything goes wrong or anything crazy happens. It's a learning curve and we're all gonna go through it together. Okay, so let's get straight onto the art mode. Let's go. Look at that art, isn't it fantastic? Absolutely nothing. I figured if I finish the art, very, very unlikely, I can just start something else. So this is my blank page for maybe I'll draw Riala or something, since the April the 1st is coming up. Okay, this is what I have to finish, or something that I have to do. So this I've been working on for ages now. What I want it to be is NiGHTS is hanging off the big tree in the center of Spring Valley, and anyone who is an old school fan of my comic Engelbaum knows that the tree itself has got like a lot of meaning to me, because if it wasn't for the big tree in NiGHTS into Dreams, my comic Engelbaum wouldn't exist, because the inspiration for it wouldn't be there, which is pretty cool. And NiGHTS, in my old fanfiction, the tree was called the Engelbaum. The tree in the game was called the Engelbaum, and it used to be the source of all the idea. It used to grow from the tree. So in this picture, as a homage, I decided to put the idea back on the tree, and instead of an idea, NiGHTS is holding a gemin from my comic, which is something entirely different. But for me, apples, you know, they grow on trees, and apples have always had a sort of nice meaning for me, and the old fans because of the gemins and stuff. So it's a sort of look where we've come from kind of deal of a picture. I think most of the people here probably already know my history with the game NiGHTS into Dreams. I started off as a fan, like back in 1996, and it was Sega America who sent me the game to play, and they were trying to make me like a big fan of NiGHTS because I was like a hardcore Sonic fan, and I got really into it. And when the Dreamcast came out, I started writing my fan fiction in like 1996 as well, so it's goddamn terrible. Like I was a kid at the time, and I ended up creating a Nights into Dreams fan site when I was a kid on my Dreamcast with the web browser and using my email account to write HTML code into. I would make this really bad fan site, but it grew over time and it ended up becoming like nightsintodreams.com. And I'm sure Sega love me forever for stealing that domain name from them for the past like nearly 30 years. But that's where the fandom lived for a while, and eventually through sheer luck, I don't know, just stupidity, stubbornness, I don't know, I ended up working at Sega and I got to work on NiGHTS itself, and that was like literally a dream come true for me. And I got to work on the port that isn't on Steam anymore, and I'm very, very annoyed about it. Hopefully something will happen this year since it's NiGHTS' anniversary. So yeah, you'll probably, as I'm drawing, you'll probably just hear me ramble on about NiGHTS and NiGHTS into Dreams and so on and so forth. Okay, now I've been avoiding touching this picture for like 2 months now, so I have to find the part and just start. I have to start somewhere. Let's see. I am going to... Actually, before I do that, I'm going to press the timer so I know when to take a break and when to shut up a bit. Also, just to show you this, this is what it looked like maybe 6 months ago or something, longer than that. And before that, this was the sketch. So that's the progress shots that I took. I changed NiGHTS' leg, as you can see, because, I don't know, NiGHTS had this like weird chicken leg going on. It looked kind of odd, so I made their leg more aesthetically pleasing, more dainty. Right. Oh yeah, today I have to draw NiGHTopian. I've not actually drawn a lot of NiGHTopians. It's weird. I think this was the last image that I drew of a NiGHTopian, and it was for the fan comic that I done for the NiGHTS port. And I was supposed to make an entire like fanfic type comic out of it, and I sort of stopped because I had to jump to my own comic. But I thought that was a pretty cute NiGHTopian. I have a bunch of refs here that I'm going to use if I need to. Right, I'm going to finish colouring off this Gemini. Yeah, for some reason I only done this artwork at 300 DPI. I usually work at 600 for print, but I just realised that if you zoom in it's really jaggy. Let's pretend we're not seeing that. Okay, so I have to like reacquaint myself with all my layers. I can't remember where anything is. Okay, so this is the idiot and glowy stuff. My rule is like turn things off until you find where you're at. Okay. Okay, there's a line art. The most important thing, the inks. Alright, so I want to... Nope. Nope. As you can tell, I am not an artist who names their layers. I really should be. Nope. Aha, okay. Right. This picture has a sort of softer shading style, so I'm gonna stick to that. I have to remember because yesterday I was literally working on the comic and it has a more sort of like harder shading style, like cell shading type stuff. The 1st of April is Komori's birthday. You share a birthday with Rial's anniversary. Your birthday. Yeah, 72 DPI straight to DVR. Yeah, crunchy quality. Alright, I'm the kind of person who shades using the multiply layer. That is all I do for shading. I just slap some color on there and I stick it on multiply because life is too short, and yeah, you can do really cool things with color theory and stuff, but I'm bloody lazy and I don't have the time for that, sorry. I never paid them that much attention in art class to understand color theory. I just put colors down and hope they're right. Ironically, this is probably, I was going to say this is probably the first time that I've drawn, well, coloured an actual gemin in modern day. I think it might be. I've not even done it in my own comic yet, I don't think. But yeah, these things are basically glass apples. And at the center of every gemin, there is a stone called a gen stone that represents the gen aspect of the dreamer that is from. And this one is from a character called Primary Red. When she was small. And she grows up to be someone way different later on. Not me spoiling Engelbaum lore in a night stream. How is chat today? Everybody good? I don't know if any of you have to put up with the horror. That is the clocks changing. The clocks went forward for us last night in the UK, in London. And I feel very confused right now because I think it's actually, in my head, it is like 20 past 9 right now, but it's like 20 past 10. Doesn't feel right. Most of my time drawing is spent, well, colouring is spent trying to find what layer I'm looking at, and I just have to like click through every single one to figure out what I'm actually what actually I'm trying to do. When I'm colouring, I tend to zone out a bit. So if I'm not super talkative, I'm just in the zone, doing my thing. Yeah, my NiGHTS has got pointy fingernails. They're more nightmare based. They're not quite so cutesy. I was always known in the NiGHTS fandom for having like the edgelord NiGHTS OC, UV NiGHTS, which is, it wasn't even an OC, it was like an alternative version of NiGHTS themselves. Like the Sephiroth Shadow the Hedgehog alternative NiGHTS. That was my thing. Your clock's changed a few weeks back. Does that mean that it's the beginning of summertime or springtime, or I don't even know. I've never really understood time very much. And that's why the bad guy in my comic is time-based. Anything to do with numbers? Nope. That's a good point, actually. I've not checked today if anyone fixed the clock in the kitchen, because that's a manual clock. You know, I've been looking forward to doing this stream all week, but I've been so scared today, honestly. I've been literally shaking so much. I've just been like pacing. I actually started getting ready at like 2 o'clock this afternoon, believe it or not. I think that's like a little bit overkill. But I'm very prepared. Hopefully the more that I do this, I can just leave it till like the last 10 minutes or something and then just jump online. I think I over-prepared today. It's better to be prepared. Hello! Hello, new people! Thank you for coming along! I say this to my patrons a lot, but I'm not super savvy with OBS, but I don't have like the chat visible. I don't have like a pop-out full-length thing to look at to read what everyone's saying all the time. I literally can only see on screen exactly what you can see on the actual stream itself. So if I miss any messages or whatever, I'm sorry. It wasn't intentional. I love you all. Just can't read super fast. I eventually want to get like a little iPad-sized screen or something to like stick at the side of my tablet so I can read the chat at the same time without having to constantly look up. I've already like headbutted my microphone once this week with my cool antennae thing on my headphones. So I apologize as well if I do that. Don't want to deafen anyone. NiGHTS has got a very sort of, hate to say it, Gwen Stefani don't speak video vibe with the apple going on. That wasn't intentional. That was not any kind of homage, trust me. So for my shading layers, I use multiply because I'm lazy, and for my glow layers, I just slap everything on a glow layer. I just put a color on a glow layer. I don't try to think of a lighter shade of purple or a lighter shade of yellow or whatever. I don't color pick it. I literally just use a glow layer, and it saves me so much time. I used to back in the day when I used to draw like Sonic art, I would imagine this for a second. Ooh, that's bright. Let's say this was Sonic's eyes, right? I used to always do like blue. I would just color like blue, and then I would go get like a darker shade of blue, and then I would do like more and more shading, and I just like I don't do any of that anymore. No time for that. Just use multiply layers. It saves your life. I have a 5-minute break. So if I have a 5-minute break, I am going back to big chat mode. Okay. 5-minute break, let's go. Got to remember to stretch my hands, do my hand exercises. I hate having to do this, but trust me, the older you get, your hands do not love you as much anymore when you're drawing for more than like 5 minutes. It sucks. Have I ever thought about doing artwork for indie games? I have. I've been asked to do art for a bunch of different projects, but it tends to just depend on what I'm doing with my comic at the time, because my comic is my full-time job, so if I don't upload art to my Patreon every month, then the comic kind of hits a standstill. So I try to do that kind of project stuff in between chapters of my comic, because I do want to do other stuff as well. I don't want to just be like stuck doing comic pages forever. I'd like to do a bunch of like commercial art as well again. I mean, I miss it, and I think you need a bit of variety as well, otherwise you kind of go bonkers having to draw the same characters constantly, as much as I love my OCs very much. I've not actually, believe it or not, I've not had any sort of hiatus on my comic since I started it in 2013, the current version of it. I've not had like a year off or anything. I've had slow, very slow output, but I've not straight up said I'm gonna stop doing this for a while and then do something else. I would like to do art for indie games. Yeah. I get like quite a lot of emails, people asking me to do art for things that aren't necessarily games. And sometimes it's things that I have literally no experience in whatsoever, and I have to say sorry, but it's sort of about juggling what I'm like inspired to do. Otherwise, I'm the kind of artist that I have to be fully into what it is that I'm drawing, or I feel... It sounds sappy to say it makes me sad, but I want to be happy when I draw so that it comes across in the art that I do for people. I don't want to half-ass anything. I would rather give people my all so that it feels like worth it, you know? I've always wanted to do like storyboarding for like a music video or something before. When I was a kid, I always wanted to like... you know when you've got your OCs and you think of like cool AMVs in your head, when you're listening to music. That's the kind of thing that I do constantly. I've never actually drawn anything down, but I always imagine what my comic would look like as an animation and stuff, but I would love to do that for bands. I would love to do that. I love music and I love art, and it would just be really fun to do something like that. Because it really sucks when you're playing like one of your favorite musicians' albums, and one of your favorite songs on the album never had a music video made. So in my head, I'm like, well, first of all, I search YouTube to see if any like fan videos have been made, and then if there's not, I just play the song and just imagine what it's like in my head, what I would do for a music video. So yeah, this year, after a lot of like big life changes and stuff, I'm more open to trying new things professionally and stuff. Like I want to climb out of the comic art cave a little bit, enough to be able to let me afford to keep drawing the comic, because, you know, life is life-in right now, and I need to get like more income, like side jobs and stuff to fund the comic. Otherwise Engelbaum will be getting like 1 page a year at this rate. I would love to go back into the games industry, but it's absolute shit just now. Everything's on fire. It's like, I always wanted to maybe like go back to Sega or something, but it's scary. Like no company is safe right now. I have so many friends who are like amazing professionals, and people are just in a really bad situation. And I hope that it kind of smooths out, because people deserve better, you know? Right, that is my first breakover. It feels like I've drawn absolutely nothing. Let's go back to art mode. Yeah, it's a minefield out there. It's really sad as well, because I've never met anyone at any company that I've worked for who dislikes what they do. Everyone loves their job, you know, and they're all really proud of what they make and stuff, and it's such a shame. And it's normally always the little guys who get it first. It's not fair. I think I mentioned this, well, floated the idea anyway on Blue Sky a couple months ago, that for NiGHTS' anniversary coming up this year, I wanted to do a comic, like a very little short comic. And I still actually really want to do it, but I'm kind of like seriously running out of time now. I was thinking maybe I could do it on stream, if that would be something that people would enjoy. Because I want to do something. I don't want to promise something and then I can't do it. That would be really crappy, especially because it's NiGHTS, you know? NiGHTS deserves the best. I forgot to press my button. Hang on. Next work, 15 minutes. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I have to use this timer to remind myself to take breaks. Otherwise I'll just be sat here like drawing forever. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter if you're in like AAA business and your game is like absolute blockbusters style, gangbusters, you know. You're still at the risk of getting dropped just like anyone else. It doesn't matter like how long you've been in the industry or how much of yourself and you've given up or how many sacrifices you've made. I was reading today about a person from who is it who does Fortnite again? Can't remember the company straight off the top of my head, but one of the people lost their job and they're like fighting brain cancer or something, and they've lost their life insurance for their family, and it's like holy shit. There's just like so much human fallout from it, and it just feels like people are just treated like just numbers on a sheet just because someone wants to make that little bit extra money, you know. It's like you can't make an infinite amount of money. It's not always about the numbers going up. It's like companies need to retain their experienced staff as well. Like if you get rid of all your best staff, who's going to teach the new staff? It's really stupid. I mean, back when I was in the games industry, I thought it was bad back then. Like, it was pretty wild. People just expected layoffs like every year and a half or something. It's always like restructuring and stuff like every company. But now it's kind of bonkers. I mean, what do you do if you've spent lots of money for a college degree or whatever, and at the end of it you're looking for work, and even people with degrees are getting like turned away or fired, or people aren't even looking at their qualifications. Save. Always remember to save your work. Yeah, 1,000 people from Epic. Over 1,000 people from Epic. That's so crazy. It'd be kind of nice to get back into doing traditional art. Like my old traditional Knights art used to be done mostly with watercolor marker pens on paper, and I would love to be able to record stuff like that for you, but I don't know how people do it. I guess they have like an overhead DSLR camera or whatever it's called. I have no experience with that stuff. But maybe it's something for me to do in the future. I also, it'd be kind of fun just to do just chatting streams sometimes. where I don't have anything particular to work on, or maybe if I do co-working streams. I mean, that's kind of what this is, really. I mean, if you want to, you can draw along with me. I'm not stopping you. I've already lost what layer that I'm supposed to be doing certain colors on, so I'm just gonna absolutely wing it. It's all going on one layer, I don't care. This art needs done. Hey Taco! Really good to see you! Hello! Oh, I'm really blissed out right now that people have actually turned up, because I had a stream last night and 2 of my friends turned up, and I was ill the day before, and I just felt like I had a bit of a downer afterwards after the stream, because I felt like I just didn't have any energy whatsoever, and I was probably like, oh, everyone thought my stream sucked, nobody's gonna come to my stream today. And I'm wrong, so that's good. Yeah, co-working streams are nice. So what, because I don't watch Twitch a lot, I should, but I feel like I've completely missed out on the whole Twitch thing, and even Discord for me. Like, I feel like I got into Discord late and then missed a lot of the learning about what the hell half the stuff is. But what's the difference between just a stream like this and a co-working stream? Is it like no talking whatsoever, and are other people on your screen who are also drawing? Is it like a collaboration thing? I appreciate that, Komori. So make sure that when you get back from work that you actually rest, and you're not just watching me. Okay, so it's the same kind of thing. Cool. It just sounds, I think it sounds like more chill, like co-working stream. It sounds very like the Animal Crossing of streams. Speaking of Animal Crossing, I've still not played the updated version. I only had Animal Crossing on the Switch. Is it actually worth getting a Switch 2 for? Because I absolutely loved the original New Horizons game. Kind of like kept me sane during lockdown. It was like my life. Oh, so they put the stuff onto the first version of the game as well? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I've never played Harvest Moon. I know that it's good because everyone tells me about how great it was. Something else I want to do is I want to do gaming streams. My plan originally was to use my PNGTuber to do gaming streams, but then I realised that I can't actually animate my character if I'm using my hands for my control pad at the same time, so I'm gonna have to do like camera like I'm doing just now, but I want to go through my Steam library and try to play through some games that I've never actually even installed. You get through a lot of the nice little indie games that I got in Humble bundles and stuff, and that way I can like experience them for the first time with you all. See, right now I'm supposed to be drawing the background, doing the trees and the hills and all the little details, and instead I'm putting even more glowy bits on Knights' buttons. Yeah, that's the thing though, I've got a hotkey pad, but if I'm using both my hands on my control pad, the only other way that I could do it, I guess, is if I get like a foot pedal, but I think like foot pedals only have like 3 panels or something on them. I know that you can do, there's ones that actually scan your face or like pick up words and stuff as well that you say in order to play certain animations for your PNGTuber. Eventually I'll get a VTuber, join everyone else in the future, you know, but I like my little gremlin PNGTuber. Any obscure games that I've played before? There was a game on the Sega Saturn called Toriko. The City of Moons. That was a weird ass game, and I don't even know why I had it. I think I might have bought it from my brother or something, but it's one of these like very slow moving FMV point and click type games, and it had this really eerie atmosphere to it. It was actually genuinely scary, and I think I got it second hand because the disc was scratched and it would always freeze on the second disc, and it would actually just skip all the time, and that made it even creepier. It was like proper lost media, the kind of thing that you find in a forest somewhere and think, oh, what's this disc with no label on it? Okay, break time. Chat mode. Break. Okay, having another break. I have it set to be every 15 minutes, and then I have 5 minutes, and then somewhere I have a 10 minute break after an hour or something. God, it's nearly been an hour already, and I've not shut up. I was actually worried I was just not going to talk at all, so this is good. Okay, reading chat. Yes, art is a series of distractions for more details, it's true. I spend so much time on details, like yesterday, Rob and Cherry came to my Patreon stream, and I spent the whole damn hour inking a frame in the background of my comic panel. No one's going to see the details at all, but they've seen it and they know it's there, so that's what's important. So on the next comic page, when you see Gala sitting in the frame that she's in, that frame took an hour just to draw the frame. I'm sure it was very exciting for them. Yeah, I would like to make, well actually, I would like to probably commission, rather, little pixel art versions of my PNGTuber. I've never actually tried to do pixel art before, other than when, like, back when I started messing around with like RPG Maker back in like 2001 or something. That is the last time that I tried to do anything with pixel art, and it's a shame because I love pixel art so much, and everyone, including you, that I know who does pixel art is so good at it. Like, holy shit, that's goals. I would love to be able to do that. It takes so much patience. Yeah, it was, Toriko was called Lunacy in America. I don't know why they changed the name, and I don't know why I own it, and I think I still have it somewhere, but it is truly cursed game. You should watch some like YouTube playthroughs on it or something. There's this guy, I think his name is Anthony or something in the game, and he's just this creepy guy. Just keep an eye out for Anthony. If you play Toriko, you'll see what I mean about just bad vibes. He's just got bad vibes. Creepy guy. Yeah, trip with the Sega Saturn creepypasta. Sega Pluto, yes. Cursed games are the best. What is the most cursed game that you've ever played, chat? What is the weirdest shit that you've ever put your hands on and thought, oh, I regret that now deeply? I think I played a few cursed games, to be honest. There was another Saturn game that was so bad I actually hid it under my desk as a joke and then forgot about it and came across it like 3 years later. It was called Blast Chamber, and I think I bought it for a dare or a joke or something because my brother thought that it sounded funny, and for some reason the audio leveling in that game is trash, and whenever it's basically the point of the game is you have a bomb strapped to you and it will explode and kill you if you don't do something. Basically it's like tag with a bomb, and the other person will explode within 30 seconds if they don't catch you, and you're running around this big like 3D rotating level, and the audio leveling is so loud that every time somebody explodes the entire like television would shake. I don't know if it was just because I had like an old CRT wooden television in the 90s with like one of those big bulbs in it that smelt of dust burning, but that game was also very cursed. You should look that up too. Blast Chamber, Sega Saturn. It'll change your life. It was amazing. Oh, you had Blast Chamber? It wasn't just me. I thought I had the only copy in existence. I've never played Astal. That's the game Nova was really into back in the day. The character kind of looks like Mighty the Armadillo. That's all that I really know about Astal. Hello Luna! Yay! Nice to see you! It's so cool having all my friends in here. Oh! Break over! Back to art. Let's do some art mode. That's okay, thank you! Get back to work! Thank you for coming along. You made me happy. Oh, thank you. I got these really cool mecha headphones thanks to John. John Arns is the greatest of all time, and I seen these on Etsy and I was like, oh, they must be mine. They're like fantastic. They're really good, but when I bend my head forward, it's like I can feel this like danger zone, like my headphones start sliding forward, and like I was saying on my Patreon stream, if this falls off my head and hits my desk, my tablet's a goner. I've already like brought it back from the dead once. It's not coming back from a smashed screen. Nice, looks so fucking goofy. It's good. I could actually. I could probably take someone's eyes out of this. It's very sharp at the edges, kind of pointy. Taco, go clean your apartment. I'm very jealous of your apartment in Japan. God damn it. That's goals. If there's something about Knights I've always enjoyed drawing, it's Knights' eyes, and I've always given Knights like really exaggerated eyelashes, and it seems like the games recently have kind of toned that down a bit, but back in the day on the Sega Saturn, Knights had like proper cat eye eyeliner happening going on. And it's one of the reasons I can do my own eyeliner so good, because I spent so many damn years drawing Knights' eyes, so that's where I get my eyeliner mad skills from. Knights needs to bring back Knights' fabulous eyelashes. And I don't mean the SpongeBob eyelashes, if you know what I mean. If you were there, you know what I mean. Oh, I forgot to press my button again. Next work, 15 minutes. Okay. Wow, it's 11 o'clock already. If you're new to my work at all, you're probably thinking, why the hell does Knights have blonde hair? Look, I'm sorry, okay, I was like, not a goth, but I liked all my emo, I remember I had an emo phase, and I like blonde hair, and I gave Knights blonde hair. My OC version of Knights had long blonde hair, which ended up being the reason that my character Imagine has long blonde hair as well, so that sort of carried over. So part of this picture, it's a little bit of a homage. There's some Engelbaumage going on. There's the Gemin, Knights has got blonde hair. Good old days. Yeah, we all had an emo phase. The NiGHTS fandom like forged me, like molded me into the recovering emo that I am today. Yeah, cringe is dead. I'm so glad that cringe is dead now. Like, Shadow the Hedgehog came back, you know, Big the Cat came back. I fucking love them now, they're fantastic. Back then, I thought they were cringe. Now I think they're cool. I can get the love without the irony. Non-ironically cool. Cringe is dead. I feel like my time has come, you know? 20 years too late, but yeah, I can do cringe. You know what? I've never actually played Sonic Forces before. I have literally no idea about Infinite. Infinite is a character that I have completely missed. Wasn't he in Sonic Mania or something as well? And I think I've missed playing that mostly too. I'm kind of behind on a lot of the modern stuff. I can say though that Infinite has a really cool like mask. I think that's really cool. I like the whole black and white circles going on. Just accidentally gave Nice blood eye. Blood eye. I'm so annoyed I didn't start this file at 600 DPI and instead it's 300 because I can see the edges from here. I mean, I wasn't going to print this anyway. It was just for like online, but still. Look at that, look at that. The ass that launched 1,000 dreams right there. Fantastic. Too much shine. My NiGHTS fan art was always kind of like joked about because I always used to make everyone's butts shiny. I still do it. Oh, thank you. Honestly, my color and lighting is mostly just completely winging it. I wish I knew what I was doing. I just put more of it down and usually end up overworking it and then do this and delete it. Yeah, Ed's got me Crossworlds and I love it. I wish I had more time to play it. It's a racing game that I'm not actually terrible at. Sort of like all the old Transform games and stuff. I enjoy playing it. I've missed the last few festivals. I've not done the Mega Man one. I've done the Pac-Man one. I've not played Tangle Whisper yet, but if you don't know who they are, they're really good characters from the IDW comics. Like, the very first time I seen them before I started actually reading IDW, because I actually missed out on IDW for like years. I don't know why I was putting it off. I think maybe because I didn't read Archie Sonic comics at all, apart from like the Night series, infamous Night series, and like maybe two issues of Archie Sonic. But when IDW started, I was very like Sonic the comic, UK comic, Fleetway faithful. So I always felt kind of weird about other official comics being out there. And then just on a whim, I decided to buy one of the big, huge collection books of the IDW comics, and they're brilliant. I love them. Like, I think it's cool that all the different comics do something different. Like, the Archie comics have their fans and they're like really long running, and they were good. And then IDW, just, I love the writing and the artwork is like top tier. And Fleetway Sonic is always going to be like super nostalgic for me. It was like the place I wanted to work when I was a kid. Like, more than work at Sega, I wanted to work at Fleetway, and I wanted to draw Sonic comics. And unfortunately they shut down before I ever got the chance, which is so depressing, and I will never ever let that go. But I sometimes think, oh, maybe in the future you should like send your folio or something to IDW and see if you can work on those comics. But I don't know, I don't think my art is good enough compared to the artists on there. They're so good. I love the art. I've got so many of my friends work on it, and I just like, I'm in awe. I think I just prefer enjoying their art rather than trying to do it myself. It feels like being a kid again and getting excited for comics. It's nice. Specifically the Sonic comics. I think it would have been weird if NiGHTS wasn't in Crossworlds, especially after all the drama that we caused with all the don't forget NiGHTS Transformed and stuff. It's good that Sega doesn't forget NiGHTS anymore. Not that they ever forgot NiGHTS, but would like to say more, but they took some convincing. A few people needed some convincing. So now that Sega, as default, puts NiGHTS into stuff, it's nice, because NiGHTS has got a lot of fans, you know. NiGHTS deserves to have lots of fans. Okay, I'm gonna stop putting red shading on everything now, because I think I'm kind of like, this is a bit overkill now. Maybe a little bit more. Just one bit more. There, they'll do that. No. If I've done that, now I have to do this. Oh god, now they've got a weird face. Oh, hang on. That looks weird. It looks like Knights is about to have a nose or something. Please, no. No Knight's nose. I've seen the pictures and they're scary. Yeah, that's doable. Red is badass. Red is my favorite color. Believe it or not. Right. Now that I'm done absolutely obliterating all the dark shading with Dayglow glowy stuff, time to add more Dayglow glowy stuff because I'm going to put backlighting, room lighting on that. So let's see, because it's going to be sunset in the background. Okay, I'll add another layer here. Kirby with legs. You know what? We all used to like rag on the Archie Knights comics, right, back in the day, because it was like all we had and it's what we wanted. We wanted like Knights comics back then, but you have to admit that we all remember it because it was interesting. And I kind of feel that if it had been everything we had wanted specifically as fans back then, we would have forgotten about it and it wouldn't have been something fun to remember. But I kind of like the jankiness of the Archie Knights comics now, the old ones. Like, they were fun. I mean, they didn't have like a lot to go with, like to go by even. Like the writer done the best he could, and apparently from what I heard, the deadlines were like insane as well, and that's why like the last few comics, like the art style pretty much completely changes because they were like under crazy pressure deadlines. So I mean, as a comic artist myself, like I can totally feel that now. Like as an adult, like I'm less inclined to joke about people's art when I know how much effort it takes myself to do comics, you know. Oh, break time. Let's go chat mode. It's strange, it's only 11:15 and yet it feels like that was at least like 40 minutes just me yapping away. Latest subscriber, Omu. Omu? Thank you for subscribing. I have no idea if the tip thing works. It's not like well, this thing, no, wrong direction. This thing. I have no understanding if they work or not due to the fact that it's very different from Twitch. I think on Twitch there's buttons and stuff like interactive on the actual screen. YouTube doesn't have that. It's like you have to actually link stuff. I think I put it in my description, the stream subscription. I should probably test that out at some point myself. Hang on. I wasn't dropping a hint, I swear to God. Thank you, Luna. Yay. Has it updated? Oh, bless you. Thank you so much. I wasn't dropping hints. I was merely stating my confusion. Thank you. Oh, you're awesome. Thank you so much. Yay! I will put that towards actual coffee, like legit coffee, because I've run out again, and I've been drinking tea like some kind of maniac. I need coffee to get me through the day. Knights of, or yeah, the Knights model with the nose, that was actually the Sega Forever or Sega Ages or whatever it's called, the account that showed you all the old retro stuff, and that was the first time I'd seen that image myself. I'd never seen the scary knights with nose. Frightening. Hey Super Thunderblade! Good evening, welcome to chat. I have actually been drawing, but I've been talking a lot as well, but I'm on a 5-minute break just now. People, on the subject of knights, I just want to clear something up, okay? People sometimes say to me, hey Trip, you worked at Sega and you worked on Knights games and blah blah blah. Do you know who Self was, what they looked like? And it's true, I have seen like concept art and stuff, but not of Self. Self is legit a mystery to me as well, so no matter how much you ask me, I unfortunately cannot tell you. But I have seen like earlier art of Knights' concept and stuff that hasn't been shown online. It's a shame because I've seen a lot of prototype stuff, but it's not anything I'm allowed to share. Like, I was told by Sonic Team, you can see this, but you're not allowed to put it online, and I was like, oh, come on. Maybe when I die or something. Grim. You guys can go through my old hard drives, find all the hidden lore. But yeah, I try. It's kind of a bit hard because sometimes if I'm drawing fan art or whatever, it's like I often get this like creeping urge to put like hints of the stuff I've seen into my own fan art, but that's technically against the law, so I'm not gonna do that. So I'm not gonna rip off concept art because that's technically still property of Sega, you know. But yeah, it still amazes me that like the website was gifted so much nice stuff back then. Like we all got to see like concept art of like the NPCs, like Claris's the like concert judges and stuff, and Elliot's bullies and alternative versions of Claris and Elliot. I mean, it's crazy that it took so long for the fandom to see that stuff or even know that like it existed. It's nice. It's like I do my best to keep all of my archives super safe offline. I keep backups of stuff just in case like people at Sega lose files in the future or something. I don't know, it happens, you know. So at least like I've got like resources for people if they need it in the future. Oh, it is 20 past 11 and I need to get back to drawing again because my alarm went off again. Let's go back to art. Right. I've got a bit of a cold, so excuse my snuffling. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was about to put lots of orange lighting. Let's go. I say that, but now I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh, there really needs orange lighting. No, it wouldn't be there anyway because it would be down here. The leg. Hey, Mari Foxy! Oh. Yeah, I want it to be summer already. I'm not usually a summer person, but I just got so cold recently. It's just I want to sit out in the garden again and just enjoy the sunshine, listen to the birds, be chased by bees, do some gardening. I do like gardening. I feel like the older I've got this like appreciation now for gardening more. Last year, I grew this bonkers tall, like 9 million foot tall sunflower in the garden. Well, I say I grew it, but I didn't actually plant it. It was, it must have been the birds. Like, the birds always drop stuff in our garden, and one of them must have dropped, like, a seed in the ground, and it is the tallest sunflower. I don't know if you've seen it on my blue sky, but I was proud of that thing. It was actually so big that when it died and I had to cut it down, I couldn't remove the root ball from the ground. It was so big. I had to actually hold on to it and pull it backwards, like the full weight of myself couldn't snap it. It was determined. I'm not sure what day April 1st lands on. Does anyone know what day of the week it is? April 1st, if today is the 29th. I can't do maths. Wednesday, okay. I might do a public stream on Wednesday and do some Rihanna fan art. I feel like it has to happen. Oh god, my stomach is growling. Wow, I hope nobody heard that. I had dinner really early. I just like ate so quickly. I was like, oh, I have to hurry up and get ready for my stream, and I'm kind of regretting it now. My stomach won't shut up, so sorry. Yeah, I figure we can do some Rihanna art on Wednesday. What flowers do I attribute to each realm or specific realm? What, real type of flowers, or like flowers that I just design myself? Because I could do that. I actually designed individual trees for each realm in Engelbaum. I decided to... There's the main tree, and then the main tree is connected to a bunch of smaller trees, and they're called the Huion, which is like home trees. So each smaller tree is sort of themed on the area that it's in with those gens. Like the Blue Realm's Huion is like a cloudy tree and stuff, and I'm not sure if I ever showed that. I'm just ruining my own lore, but I think it would be nice for each realm, each color realm, to have its own like special like flowers and stuff as well. That'd be pretty cool. I would have to think about that like for a long time to figure out what real flowers would be each one. From what I remember, don't quote me on this because it's been a while since I actually looked at the sketch, I think it was like a giant, well, well, not giant, but the smaller version of like a coral tree with like starfish and stuff all the way through it, so it's glowy like a little baby Engelbaum tree. But that was old. We're talking like, I think I just started drawing chapter 1 when I designed that stuff. I'll see if I can find it and I'll put it on Patreon if I remember. If I don't remember, just give me a nudge and I shall go through my hard drive and try to find it. Hey Ben! I've still not listened to the radio play, the Sonic radio play web series podcasting. I was waiting for them all to be finished so I can start and just like listen to them all one after the other. Unfortunately, I had the ending spoiled for me because like 5 seconds after I went online, everybody was like saying what who the bad guy was, and I'm like, thanks everyone, but I will enjoy it regardless. I just love how Sega and Sonic Team have been trying like lots of new things. Like I think like when they done the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog and stuff, I loved that. It was fantastic. It's like I want to see them do more like visual novel type stuff as well. That'd be really fun because it's like an easier way to explore different characters. You don't need to have like huge budgets and stuff. You can do nice little visual novel type games. I mean, they still require a hell of a lot of effort, but it's not massive graphics and stuff. I still can't believe that we got that game. Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. 3 hours long. Yeah, I could do that. I watch One Piece. That's nothing. 3 hours. You got to meet the actors for Shadow and Tails. Oh, nice. I've never actually met the voice actors before. I kind of like have walked past them on many occasions at conventions and stuff, but I always get really nervous. Like, I always feel really like, oh, I don't know what to say to people, so I just don't really talk to them. It was pretty funny actually, because I have this memory of the Sonic convention that I was last at, and the voice actor for Knuckles at one point was standing at one of the tables, like a little bit away from me, and I was just standing at another table just across from him. I was just standing there, just eating chips. I totally could have said hello to him. I should have, and I will be forever sad that I was too shy to say hi to Knuckles' voice actor. For God's sake, you know, like my child self would be like severely kicking my ass. It's like I've met mostly everyone else, but not the voice actors. Yeah, I'm sad that I didn't get to see TG Davis, because I loved her music and well, her singing in Sonic R, and she was at the convention that I went to last year, and I couldn't get in the hall because there was so many people, so I could only really hear her from a distance. I've seen the videos and stuff though, so that was cool. But yeah, I've met Johnny. I got to hang out with him backstage at the Sonic Boom convention. That was 2012 or something. He's cool. Bentley Jones, I'd done work for, animation work at one point. That was before I worked at Sega. So yeah, I got to hang out with Bentley Jones and his band. Their band backstage as well, which was kind of cool. Not the voice actors, all the musicians, not the voice actors. And Jun Sonoy is just such a nice guy. He is so lovely. That man is just sunshine and rainbows. Honestly, he's always so kind to fans, and he always remembers your name as well. It's like, it doesn't matter how many times like I change the color of my hair. Whenever I see him at a convention, he'll be like, "Oh, Trippy." It's so weird. I'm like, why do you remember me? I'm really bad with remembering people's names. Like, sometimes it can be people that I know quite well, and they'll come up to me, but because my brain instantly sees their face and they're like, "Ah, I know this person, they're my friend," the name just sometimes evaporates. So never be offended if I see you at a convention and I can't remember your name or your screen name. Work over, break time. Check mode. It's 11:35. I've not actually seen Jun online before. Doesn't Johnny run the Twitter account? I didn't think that was Jun. Like, Jun used to be on Facebook. Like, back in the day, the majority of Sonic team were on Facebook, but nobody really goes there anymore. That place is cursed. We don't speak about Facebook. You know what I always wanted to do back in the day, but I couldn't? I always wanted to have a Nights convention, and we always used to joke that it was going to be called Winter of Nights, and it was going to be like Christmas time and Christmas themed. and it was something that me and Digi spoke about on a few occasions, what we would do to get it started, but from seeing how stressful Summer of Sonic is to put together, I don't think I would want to. I'll leave that to someone else. Some other NiGHTS fans can get together and do a NiGHTS convention. Just make sure to like invite me because I want to go. I'm just bad at organising things. But all the NiGHTS fans I've met, all the NiGHTS fans I've met have always been really sweet. Every NiGHTS fan I've met has been really creative as well. It's strange. It's like NiGHTS just drew in like a lot of artists and creative people. I've messed up my my timer. It's telling me that I have to work for 15 minutes. It's not giving me a break yet. Ah, so Jun had the Crush 40 Twitter account. I did not realise this. Convention disasters. What, like Homestuck, grey bath stains everywhere? Disasters? What kind of disasters? Give me the deets. I need to know the drama. I've heard some things in my time. I've not actually. Yeah, DashCon. Yeah. One of my friends went to DashCon and they took the infamous photograph of the ball pit. That's their photograph. I know the person who'd done the photograph of the ball pit. That makes me happy. I heard that they were trying to do like a sequel of DashCon. It was like DashCon to the second Tumblr convention. I think if they'd done it again, more people would have turned up. Just because it was so bad the first time, everybody wanted to be a part of it, you know? Yeah. It's a famous photograph. What convention is it that has that, there's like an outdoor area and there's like a wooden pagoda thing and all the cosplayers get their photographs taken there? That's a convention that a lot of my friends always seem to go to and I can't remember. Is it LAX or something? Or Anime Boston or something? I've not really been to a lot of conventions myself. I've only been to like MCM in London and what else? I've been to a bunch of Sonic conventions. I've not been to any anime conventions, I don't think. Oh, there was a second DashCon. It happened. Shit, I didn't even know. Okay, I'm going to get back to work. Work mode. Was that at MCM or yeah, that was MCM, I remember it. I do remember you. I think I have a photograph somewhere. Because I know that I have photos of every time a NiGHTS related cosplayer has approached me, I always get so goddamn happy. I'm always like, please, I want a photograph. Proof that it happened. We were all awkward teens once, don't worry. I do like how colourful this is right now. It's very, yeah, colourful. But I kind of like the original idea I had for Nights is like super dark in the foregrounds, but I don't want to ruin the colours. I like the colours too much. I'm keeping the colours. First ever cosplay? Aww. My first ever cosplay was Nights as well. That was my UV Nights cosplay. That was a very heavy hat. I don't know how I managed to walk around with that bloody hat on. It like weighs 9 million tons. I think the only ever person who's worn that hat before was Kevin Ava, AAUK. When I was doing an event, he was like, let me try the hat on. It's like, it weighs 9 million tons. It's like, you have to have strong neck muscles for that hat. And if you turn sideways, it like takes out everyone within a like 30-mile radius as well. I wonder if that Nights cosplayer is anyone that I know, because I tend to always know the Nights cosplayers. Oh, that's really sweet, thank you. I don't want to draw this tree. Can someone just draw this tree for me? It's a tree that's at a weird angle as well. Okay, I'm not gonna do them just now. It's leaves. Oh, that will be leaves. Leaves are where I cover up all the mistakes I made and all the awkward looking branches so no one can see them. Hello there! Welcome to the madness. We have like 15 minutes left or something, so... Enjoy yourself. We're saying that since April is coming up, if 1st of April is Riala's day, I might do a Riala art stream on the 1st of April. I will try Wednesday. I will like change around all my schedule dates in the coming week for my patrons, and I'll fit a Riala Day stream. Okay, I feel like I should draw this Nightopian. I've been avoiding drawing this bloody Nightopian for a long time. Right. Okay. Where is this green layer? Aha, right, okay. Right. Let's do this Nightopia. Let's bring him into this horrid existence. He currently looks like he's stuck in the tree. What layer is that even on? Sometimes I don't even know what layer I've drawn something on and I realize it's something vital and I really regret it later. Nope, you would think that the inks layer is the layer I need, and it ain't. Hang on, I just seen DP. Where's DP? Where's DP in the chat? I've not seen DP in the chat. Is JK Hearts DP? Have you changed your name? DP better be in the chat. I've like signaled the night's beacon, she has to be here. Maybe on one of the days I'll draw Balan. Maybe that'll get her to talk. She'll pop up as soon as I mention Balan, Wonderland. Wonderworld, not Wonderland, huh? I'm trying to find this one layer with this Nighttopian and I can't find it. I'm sorry. This Nighttopian's never gonna get drawn. Not inks. Ah! I found it! I found it. Okay. I will even give this Nighttopian its own layer. No, no, no! I'm not disappointed. I'm glad to have you here. You are welcome here. As I absolutely fail to draw this Nighttopian. Alright. I'm not gonna draw one of the Journey of Dreams Nighttopians. I kind of prefer the really creepy old Nighttopians. They've got like proper cherub, biblically accurate freakiness to them. I'm gonna draw one of these guys. they need love to. Those are cute too. Oh yeah, we used to have the Nighttopian censor the swearing on the podcast. Night night Luna! Thank you for coming along. And thank you for the tip as well, that was really kind of you and I didn't expect it. Thank you, bless you. Nighttopians are just basically cone heads, aren't they? I kind of get the feeling that the designers just like watched the Conehead movie and went, let's make these guys cone heads. And then there was the Sega Saturn advertising where they actually used like cone heads as well. See, this is a cute Nighttopian. I drew that Nighttopian cute. I can't make this one look too freaky. How long are their ears? I don't really get to draw them very often. Okay, they've got like... Clearly I was just doing my own thing. Nighttopian ears don't look anything like that in my artwork. Okay, I'm just gonna... do whatever. I think I just accidentally gave him Shrek ears. Oh shit, don't want a Shrek Nighttopian. No. See, this is the thing that you guys don't get to see. All the undos. This is like my rough sketch, by the way. This isn't my actual... this isn't my inks. Yeah, I love how in Journey of Dreams they like retconned the fact that you could kill the Nighttopians and instead they get teleported to a happy place where they frolic freely in a garden with other Nighttopians. where they probably play blackjack and have hookers, you know. In the original NiGHTS, you killed them. You're like ruthless. Fly past them. You don't even have to act. You didn't even have to intentionally try to kill them. NiGHTS would just always accidentally like bounce the wrong way or something, and you would like take out like 10 NiGHTopians, all your Mepians that you'd spent like years trying to cultivate an entire society, like your king NiGHTopian and stuff, like taken out by NiGHTS bashing their head on the ceiling. Yeah, that kind of happy place. Yeah, it was just a black hole, yeah. Of course they got smushed. NiGHTS is a nightmare in, you know? That's what they were made to do. I kind of feel like, actually, I just realised something. I kind of feel like if NiGHTS could do that, it would be pretty useful for the dreamers. They'd be like, hey NiGHTS, can you like teleport me somewhere? Just, you know, just once around the block, take me to that nice garden or with a nice view. And then I just remembered that Riala does that in Journey of Dreams, doesn't he? He straight up like paraloops Will. It'd be pretty funny if that was like the original game, but no, Will survived. William Taylor. I still think it's funny that William Taylor was originally going to be called Kevin. Kevin Taylor. Yeah, same. If I ever accidentally killed one of my NiGHTopians, I would just restart the stage. Because you don't always know by looking at your NiGHTopian what type they are until you check them out in Christmas nights. And it might have been like an important one that you were trying to do stuff with. Probably, actually. All the Home Alone connotations already with NiGHTS into Dreams. The sound effects in the beginning of Gate of Your Dreams. Home Alone clip in there. I still wonder how they got away with that. I'm guessing it was in some kind of like sound bank or something, and then they just put Home Alone into NiGHTS into Dreams. Okay, I've got my final break, and since I'm on my last break before the end, since it is coming up to midnight and I do have to go to bed because I am kind of shouting, here's a look at today's progress. Not much. It's not like I actually done anything other than put more lighting on everything but the background. Got a little bit of the NiGHTopian done. We'll continue that next time. And I'll draw the tree. And also I have to see these weird little turkey things, those are more NiGHTopians, so I have to draw more NiGHTopians next time as well. So that's that for there. Just show you the progress as well, like where I started at, if you missed it when I started the stream. That was the inks. That was a pencil sketch. NiGHTS had different lag. That was from the comic that I was doing that I never continued. That's a blank page. And that's my refs. Let's draw a really quick Nighttopian. No, he's going to the happy place with all his friends. I'll make him look happier, so he's happy about his situation. There. Yay! Death! Okay, and on that note, back to chat mods. We've only got like a couple of minutes left, but yeah, I'm in danger. Since the stream is about to finish, I just want to say thank you so much for coming along, and I was terrified all day, and as expected I had a lot of fun, and it was really nice seeing you all. I didn't expect so many people to turn up. I thought I would have like nobody at all, so well, actually I was expecting lots of bots, but I'm guessing that the chat bot itself is doing its job and keeping all the bots out, trying to sell me Viagra or whatever it is that they want to sell me today. The next general stream, like I said, I'm going to try make it on the 1st of April for the reality, and we'll draw some beef Riala, and you can see how much I suck at drawing muscles. So that's the plan. That's Wednesday, and I will update my weekly schedule for my patrons on Monday. So it'll be nice to do more streams. Thank you for coming along. I appreciate you all so much, and I will catch you next time. Bye!